Hello. I just want to go over how much it used to suck. Um, when I first began taking a look at self improvement and consistency and goal setting and all those things, I really couldn't get consistent with eating well. I couldn't get consistent with quitting the bad habits. I used to smoke a lot of weed. I used to watch a lot of porn, and I used to think to myself, "Fuck." Like, how do the athletes or the famous people or the disciplined people, how do they do this day in and day out? It's sort of like when you begin your first diet ever in your life, and you think to myself, or you think to yourself, geez, I've got to quit this, I've got to quit that, I've got to cut out this, I've got to cut out that. And you think, how could I live like this for months or for a year? Or your first day at the gym, grinding, gritting your teeth, sweating, discomfort, sticky, dehydrated, headache. The next day you feel even worse. And you think, oh my goodness, how can people do this 3, 4 days a week for years? And I used to think the exact same thing. And that's exactly why I wanted to talk to you about this today, which is it doesn't get easier. That's the bad news. The bad news is that it doesn't actually get easier. But the good news is that you get stronger. And because you get stronger, it begins to feel easier. When I was in high school and I was studying, and I would set a timer for an hour and a half, and I would do a past paper or I would go over my notes, I thought to myself, God, I've got to do this for the next few months to get through my exams. Then I started tracking it, I started gamifying it. I had an Excel sheet with how many minutes I did that day, what percentage I got, because I'd marked my past papers using a memo. And you see yourself getting better and better, and then that makes it feel easier. Because ultimately, you are actually getting better, you are getting stronger. And it's the same with the gym. Someone that I look up to, an entrepreneur, his name is Chris, First Man on YouTube, 100,000 subscribers. But he said something which really resonated with me when I began gymming, which was you need motivation in the gym right up until you have a body that you're proud of. So it's fucking difficult to get to the point where you're proud of your body, but the moment you're there, you have all the motivation you need. You look in the mirror, you see, wow, this is me. I worked hard to get this. Let me keep working hard. Let me keep eating right, training hard, getting sleep, drinking good water, etc., etc. And I really wanted to get that across. It's the same with if you're someone who's struggling with social anxiety, if you're struggling to go to the parties, you're struggling to talk to the girl, you're struggling to even talk to your own family at the dinner table, it doesn't get easier, but you get stronger. And in the thumbnail, I put this phrase, enter the dojo. And by that, I mean your first day when you get your white belt, when you get your first pair of gloves, when you get your first pair of tank tops for hitting the gym, your first tub of protein, your first pair of running shoes or running headphones, you've got all this excitement and nervousness. And the truth is, you are going to get your ass handed to you. You're going to have a chest that is burning while running. You're going to be embarrassed by the way that you throw kicks or by the way that you move at the boxing gym or at the jiu-jitsu dojo. You're going to be embarrassed to make your first video. You're going to be embarrassed to tell your parents or your friends about your first business idea or your first venture. And you're going to be embarrassed because you haven't got the skills. But if you can see that embarrassment or that fear or that nervousness as a warning sign that the future is coming, you can build a much better relationship with it. For example, you're walking around a park, you spot a beautiful girl, and you think to yourself, damn it, I'm sick and tired of letting these opportunities slip by. I'm going to go up to her and I'm going to talk to her. So you do that. You walk up to her, you go talk to her, and you feel that nervousness. And for a moment you hesitate, you're like, fuck, should I do this? Now I want you to feel that nervousness or that embarrassment. And I want you to program in your mind that that nervousness, that embarrassment that I used to feel or that you still feel, it's a warning sign that hope is coming. You feel embarrassed about being a white belt until you get the blue belt. And now you feel embarrassed about being a blue belt. But at least you're not a fucking white belt. So I really hope that there was some nugget that landed for you. I often see these things or feel these things or write about these things, and I've been trying to get better at getting them across. Whether it's for me to understand them better or for me giving you some assistance on your own journey. But enter the dojo. Get in there. Be willing to look stupid the first few times you do it. Accept that. And that will be your competitive edge, because there are millions, there are billions of people who aren't willing to look stupid when they try something new. But if you perfectly accept that you will look stupid the first time you do something, the first time you enter that dojo, you are automatically going to be further ahead than most people. And then the next step is doing it over and over until you no longer look stupid while doing it. The first few times I edited short form content on Instagram, it was horrible. I made reels and shorts, and my editing was trash. The captions were all over the place. The font was weird. The camera angles, the quality, the music didn't match up to the video. There was background fuzz. Horrible. But then I did it for 6 months. Editing every single day. And now I make shorts that I'm proud of. And my Instagram is close to 5,000 followers. I'm growing that. I got better at editing. I got better at fighting. I got better with my girlfriend and my relationship. I got better at business and marketing and speaking. And now I'm trying to get better at talking to you guys and sharing some of these lessons that I learned from entering the dojo and looking like an idiot. Thank you for watching. Have an amazing day further. I'm on my way to go train back at the gym. Then I'm going to come home. I'm going to chop this up. Maybe a little bit of editing. Upload this and get some more shit done. Have a beautiful day.